Okay, here's a little demonstration video to show you a few of the things that I've sent you. First of all is the new and improved Vidroc 808 mount. This mount allows you to screw it into the surface. It's flat on the bottom, so you could put double stick tape on it. There's a slot here that would enable you to slide a huge zip tie and then fasten that onto the airframe of choice, as you can see, and that's pretty secure, and that gives you the opportunity to attach it to almost any airframe available. And then there's different ways of mounting the cameras into this opening, because the cameras all have variations that some fit tightly and some don't. I've set this up to accommodate different configurations. As you can see, some fit loosely and they'll fall right out. So what you can do is you can take a zip tie, and the way to do it, there's a lot, you can just put it on any other way, but I point the end up, fish it through the hole there, fish it through the hole there, tuck the front in, and then you zip it down, and you'll notice that the zip tie lock actually fits into the recess right there. And then you can just take the excess and snip it off, and then use the excess to thread through. There's these little slots right here. Thread through those slots, and that gives you a little extra holding power. That'll keep that little sucker in place, and that's not going anywhere. These other ones, the newer ones, like the ones you and I bought on Amazon, actually snap very firmly in place and are unlikely to come out. But if you want, you can take the same nylon piece here and fish it through and add one layer of security to that mount. Anyhow, the mounts, you should have 3 of them. 2 are good prints, and then 1 that had a minor print error to it. But it's still very functional. It's just not as pretty. It doesn't have the symmetry that the other one does, but it still works, and you can mount it just like the others. Now, I should point out that this is not designed to make it easy to get at the video that's on board. I've built the solid sides in order to help protect it from dirt in the event there's a rollover. It's just, I felt it wasn't necessary, and what you're going to want to do is to remove the camera from the mount every time you want to get video off of it. The ones that fit in tightly, you need to have a small, like, flathead screwdriver, and you just stick it into the opening at the top, and you pry back, and it pops out. And this is the same here. This one's not falling out, so you have to stick in and pry out. And then now you can do all the usual recharging and downloading of the video off the camera. Because there's so many different ports and memory card configurations, to have put holes in the side here that accommodate all the different variations would have been difficult at best. So this is more of a secure, safe mount for the camera. Even in rollover, you can see there's none of the buttons are going to get hit unless something goes in during the rollover. And if you really want to add extra security, I guess you could put tape over that. But for the most part, these are only mounts to put the cameras on board, and they're not designed so that you can conveniently jack that into your computer and get the material off of it. Once again, little flathead screwdriver stuck in the top of the key fob hole, pull back, and bingo, you're ready to unload the video from the camera. Now, one of the other things I'm sending you is this little bad boy right here. This little capsule, little Mercury capsule, sort of modeled after the Mercury Joe capsule, because it has the recessed window, fits on top of your V2 to give it sort of a almost an atlas type of look to it. Actually, I should point out, on the capsule, you notice there are 3 different colors. Yours is going to have aluminum tape down here to help it fit the tube better. The tower actually comes off rather readily. That's just part of the way I printed it. If you want to glue the tower on, it's pretty strong. If you want to glue it on just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, that's a good idea. And also the tip, the antenna on the tower is just jammed in there. It seems to be pretty firm, but if you want to glue that, that'll also keep you from losing it. Otherwise, it's a pretty cute little capsule. That's what inspired me to build the fictional Mercury V2. And of course, once I had that, I had to build a fin can for a regular redstone. And then once I had that, I thought, oh, let's do a little Joe, because everybody likes the little Joe. But that's it. You've got the Vidroc stuff I've sent you in the email. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. But otherwise, enjoy, have nice flights, get me lots of pictures, and I will talk to you soon.